Hello everyone, I am Oracle Unicorn and welcome to Shaman Messages. Please keep in mind, this is a general reading. This may not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Please check your Venus, Moon, and Rising sign, as those videos also cross-connect with each other and you may be able to fit pieces of your puzzle together as well when it comes to downloads that you may get. A piece to one information when it comes to a download maybe with your rising sign, as to other pieces maybe when it comes to other videos with that really resonate when it comes to other signs within your chart. Okay, so do keep that in mind, please. And if you wouldn't mind, please liking and subscribing. Subscribing greatly helps improve the channel. Thank you so much, greatly appreciated. And if you would like a personal reading with me, Oracle Unicorn, the information for that is in the description box below. And if you would like to donate to this wonderful channel, the information is in the description box below as well. Thank you so much for all of you who have donated, and thank you for coming to me for personal readings. I greatly appreciate that. And thank you all viewers for watching. This is wonderful. I definitely love seeing the views definitely go up in number. There we go. Yeah. All right. This is the weekly reading for Gemini. What other messages do we have for Gemini? I feel you're understanding how to be your own beacon of love. Like, you are not just like going out and searching for essence of love or feelings of love in like outside of yourself, not from other people, not even like really when it comes to seeking love from nature and feeling loved. You are literally coming from a space of giving yourself that love from yourself and really being able to feel it, instead of like kind of like fake it till you make it kind of way. You are shifting into the energy of really granting yourself that love, and it took a lot of patience. Gemini, I feel you have a decision coming up. It's a golden decision that either which way that you go about this decision, it will be fruitful. It's asking you to definitely take a higher or a fresh approach with this decision, from higher perspective, higher sense of expansion when it comes to being your own beacon of love. And catch your breath, because this is a very I feel very light and soul awakening sense of being able to brighten your own beacon with that self-love, with that self-kindness, with that the magic from within you when it comes to hope and happiness within your life, when it comes to honoring the fact that you are worthy of everything that you are getting, when it comes to really feeling the magic within everything that is coming in for you, and to really keep that sense of innocence about yourself when it comes to receiving these gifts, when it comes to expressing your feelings about these gifts, when it comes to the happiness that a lot of these realizations have presented within and for you. Okay, because it's asking you to don't lose that childlike nature within receiving, okay, and not feeling like, oh, it was owed to you, but to come at it in a understanding that it is the intention behind this is helping you to keep that innocence of growth, that the beauty in the shift of this growth, and being able to really show what expanding your own wings and having trust brings within this happiness, and feeling the connection within your realizations within your downloads, the sense of connection when it comes to really seeing all of the blessings and cross connecting within your honed in magic within yourself, and receiving messages, and being able to look up and I feel like find the humbleism within all the gifts within the abundance and the connection from your heart. You do have heart in here twice, and being able to release resentment and not be in understanding how to be humble and still flare out your success. Okay, so it's like you're still going to be able to flare your success, but you're going to be able to understand the secret messages of humbleism within it, and being able to flare but not be over, like not be on a high horse about it. Okay, it's like you're coming into being able to have that sense of innocence in your flare with the strength of the humbleism behind it, and being able to really show the fresh approach inside of you, the heightened sense of shifting, the being able to shift into decisions without feeling a sense of having to think too much upon the decisions. You're feeling within the decisions, and you're flowing into the decisions. So it's like you're coming into a new way of how you're making decisions. Okay, and I feel this is the magic of your flare into falling into the trust of the natural cycles of life and the shifts in life, the innocence in the shifts in life, and being your own beacon of love, and being able to resonate and give love and care and compassion as a beacon of love. Okay, and not feeling of expectance back, or feelings of because you're really opening your heart chakra with this card, and which is allowing you to amplify your own goddess essence into this, and knowing that you're worthy of this position and of these awarenesses you shifted into. Okay, and that's what's making you really happy, is the fact that you can give unconditionally more in a open-hearted sense, and not feelings of, with an open-hearted sense of innocence, and not feelings of like you have to, or obligation, but it's like it's allowing you to just do just because you want to, and that makes the intent behind that more pure, and gives more honed in a sense of colorful clarity and happiness, and of love within yourself, because of being able to shift in that way of giving, unconditionally way of giving with innocence behind it, and not a sense of like, oh, I'm doing this in hopes to be able to kind of get this, or in hopes. It's like you're kind of like expecting something back, but it was a sense of hoping in this kind of direction, or doing this and hoping that the karma will shift better in your cards with this. It's completely different. You're going about it in a way to where it's like, I want to do it just because I can and I want to, and not hope that karma is going to play more in my favor for doing it. It's like the energy, it's like you're completely opening your eyes to unconditional sense of love and giving of gifts, and not doing it just because it's some kind of like holiday, or it's your shift in the way of doing this is like you are feeling more abundant in yourself because you can give out more abundantly in an innocent way without really hoping in better to come in a sense. Like, it kind of sounds bad, but I feel like you, it's like that's why you I feel like that's why you really have this card. It's understanding your abundance and the innocent way of using your abundance, okay? That's how I totally feel with this one. It's crazy. And it's like I feel like you are shifting in the vision of the color of the good and the bad and the bad and the good. You are the color of that embodiment of that paradox. That is like that is like kind of like self-showing others what that paradox kind of like gives resolution to. With purity of communication bringing you into your own sense of clean slate and giving your and understanding your guidance within all of this, and because of this shift, it's like you're creating completions of unresolved resentment in your subconscious, and being able to release this kind of like unbalancing of energy and giving yourself liberation over it, because you're being pure with yourself in your own communication about all of this, whether you confront these issues or not. It's like you're just giving yourself the clean slate. You're like, this is just so much of an easier way to do this. You're like, you're just gonna give myself the clean slate and be and with this shift into your innocence way of doing it, and nurturing the reciprocity behind it in an innocent way. It's like you're shifting your energy into that clean slate. And it's giving you more release, more amount of harvest into it, and it's like creating like a paradox shift of liberation for you and your life, and about how you're coming into your abundance, and then about the real gift and thankfulness and principle of being able to give. Okay, it's like that's like the new like honed in of love within the shift is you're loving it's like in an innocent way. Okay, this can be taken two different ways, but it's not like an intention loving type way. It's like instead of being in that energy of attention like seeking, it's like it's like you're coming into a point to where it's an innocent of intentions of giving, that you're feeling the loving energy more, and from someone being thankful over it and feeling happy over that, as to giving a gift to feel loved. You're giving the gift and you're feeling the love more within the intentions behind it. Okay, yeah, you're feeling the more love and the intentions behind it, granting it more purity within it. Okay, And that's like, I feel like that's the heightening of the shift with y'all. And it's really cool because it's like, it's almost like, okay, here's an example. The fact that if someone were to, it's one thing to buy a gift for someone that's of the bloodline. It's another for, because you're buying a gift for someone of your own bloodline, like say a child, and then they have brothers and sisters that's not of your bloodline. Okay, grandchild, we'll say it that way because it amplifies it more. You're doing it for all of them. Yeah, you may get something that's like maybe a little bit better. I mean, you got a special bond with that one that is of your bloodline, but you're still getting something that's special and nice for the brothers and sisters that is not of the bloodline. And it's granting that person more of, within this energy of pure intention behind it, more of that harmony and balance for giving because you want to give for them, in giving of love and compassion, and in the purest intentions of giving with love and compassion. Like, you are in our life, you're in our son's nice, the child's life too, which is creating you to be a sense in that life. So I want to give to you too, because you are here. You are loved too, in that kind of sense, in that sense of more purity. I thought that would be an easier example, but I feel like y'all can get it. And I feel that's why you have like an extreme honed in oneness, more purity in yourself and aligning yourself, because of this new shift of viewing unconditional giving and how you receive in an unconditional way, with giving in an innocence, giving in an innocent and pure way, just because they're there, just because they're alive, just because they're within your family's initial life. And I feel for you, it's that much more liberating, because it's giving you more of a positive purity shift into feeling more abundant, that they are a part of your life. Like, okay, I love my son's siblings and do things for my son's siblings, even though I'm not with my son's father, because they've been there since I was 17. I'm 28 now, so they've been around, they've been in my life, they've just been there. Like, if every like whenever I go to get Christian or give Christian a gift, I do my best to give to them too, within my best of my ability. When I want and like to do things for Christian, I like and want to do things for them too, out of like showing, I care about you too. I love you too. You are a part of my life. Just because I'm not with your father doesn't mean that I shouldn't care. And it's a pure way of caring. It's a pure way of giving love. And to be personally honest, I feel it's within them as they get older, when they start to understand and then really resonate and see upon that, it's more pure. And it will, I feel it'll help them to shift in a more loving way and view in themselves, because someone was able to love them without feeling as if they have to. I didn't have to keep a connection going with them. I don't have to, but I like to and I want to, because I don't forget that they are of my life. Like, when I come and visit my son, they're there, you know? I don't just ignore them and only pay attention to my son. I give equal, I do give more with my son. I mean, it's kind of natural, but I don't force my energy on them either. But when they want my energy and attention, I give it, you know. I let my son know, is like, you know, I care about them too, you know, I want to give time to them too. I love you. I am here for you. You're my baby boy. You know, that's one of our things. I was like, you're my baby boy. You will always be mommy's baby boy. But you've got something a little extra that they don't. I am your mom. You know, I was like, I am your mom. I'm not their mom. But that doesn't mean I can't give love to them. So that's an extra gift you have. And it's okay to let me extend kindness and love unto them. You know, you have me. Like, you know, it's like I know, like, in time I might not be able to be there, you know. It may come to a time where and at least it's that much more special, you know. At least I was there giving love and compassion when I was around, instead of like keeping them at arm's length, you know. Like, that would hurt my feelings. So I don't do that with them. And I feel like that's like letting love be your beacon. It's a sense of being love. Like, it's almost, I feel it's like a purity of these intents. It's really being the magic in love. I feel it's the fresh approach in being abundant within your love. I feel it's the receptiveness of principle and extending yourself as a sense of light, because if they were to be in that kind of situation, they would be able to look back at what I did and also give those other children that they maybe end up involved with love in a pure sense, just as much as they would, you know, give their own child of blood that same. So it's like it gets passed down, and it's like I feel as if with that it's like breaking a cycle of like causing pain in a child's heart, because like maybe their mom's not around, or you know, and you're kind of giving a pure sense of healing unto that, even though it's like, oh, well, why can't my mom do that? And it's like, well, it's okay, because this is also teaching you to rise above these levels of obstacles that then you are going through. So, wow, Gemini, did we get deep? Okay. That was beautiful, though. And I feel this is an extremely release of energies of being held back you're going through. So, what a beautiful reading, Geminis. Please like, subscribe, and if you would like a personal reading with me, the information is below, and I will see you next week. Goodbye, Geminis. Unicorn out.